Everyone, Sets for the year. I'm gonna be using kind of a new format for my videos. Is I'm gonna be going over the more important stuff at the first part of the video, and then I'm going to talk about the least important stuff at the other part of the video. So I hope y'all like that. But I'm just gonna get on with it. So first, a major rework for Jetstriker. Wind of Change rework. All right. So there's a new mantra, Jet Kick. There's another new mantra, Fake Strike. Interesting. I'm excited to see those, and I may test them out and showcase them later. Jet Striker mantras receive the boosted damage and posture if used at maximum momentum. Jet Striker mantra will be the color of your oath when used at maximum momentum. There's also a new talent, acceleration points, and another new talent called Jet Stream Pursuit. Jet strikers now have a momentum bar to see their momentum. Outline turns the color of your oath when it max. Jet strikers can parry, dodge, and land basic attacks to gain short bursts of momentum. Interesting. Prevailing West Larrys have been merged to base Oath talent. Vigil's Grace has been removed. Statro steps can now be followed by the people similar to Wind Step, and there is a new Oath Vigil. And now there's another new thing: sea improvements, adding 10 randomly spawning sea outposts slash islands to add some much needed variety to sea content. Previously, only sea outposts were the pirate watchtower. Okay. Random sea outposts slash islands should be much more matched to the level of players nearby and give much better XP and bigger loot chests. Some random sea outposts slash islands will now spawn in the Void Sea. Interesting. Now there'll be more of an incentive. Probably still no incentive, but it's better. It's better to have it than not have it. It's a nice quality of life type of thing. But they will not spawn the Void Sea. The traveling merchant on merchant ships will now be able to buy your items like antiquarian. I was literally about to suggest this. Thank God they finally did it. Shipwrights now cut to the chase and open up the shipyard immediately. All right, that's nice. Dinghies now automatically get repaired when you visit a shipwright. Okay. Spawning another ship while you have a ship out no longer confusingly only recalls the existing ship, but now will recall both of the old and spawn your new ship. All right. Well, I'm gonna get on to a couple things that I think that are very important for this new update. Finalized Toll finally got was buffed just a little more. Um, it's now the scaling is now 10 from 7 to 6 to 10 to 4, so 10 willpower and 4 light weapon. That is a very good thing for all users who use LFT now. It still doesn't do justice to what they did to it earlier, but it is what it is. And there's also Ice Grab has been changed to a 2-star Ice Mantra. Interesting. I don't see why they would do that, but eh, I guess okay. That's kind of weird. I'll be honest. And then I'm gonna go over the last thing that I think that y'all would really like to hear: progression improvements. Void Zone XP multiplier increased from 1.5 to 2 times. Void Zones now give 2 times attribute training XP. Gripping mobs now grants weapon attribute training. Increased weapon attribute training from PvP grips. Increased weapon attribute training from crits considerably. Increased weapon attribute training from M1s. Increased weapon training from spare. Increased weapon training from sparring the vigil instructor. Okay. Made the Keltar cathedral bells more convenient to ring by placing them all within the same district as at the gate. Now you only have to ring 2 bells instead of 4. does that even do? I don't even know. But yeah, that's yo. What's up? This is the part where I'm gonna just cover over everything. So let's just get right into it. Jetstriker rework. Jet Strike, new mantra. There's two new mantras: Jet Kick, and Fake Strike. Jetstriker mantras receive boosted damage and posture damage if used at max momentum. Jet mantras will now be the color of your oath when used at maximum momentum. New talent: acceleration points. New talent: Jetstream Pursuit. Jet Strikers now have a momentum bar to see their momentum. Outline turns the color of your oath when at max. Okay. Jet Strikers can parry, dodge, and land basic attacks to gain short bursts of momentum. Prevailing Westlies have been merged to the base oath talent. Okay. I'm gonna have to look that up later, but Vigil's Grace has been removed. What? Oh damn. Staros Step can now be followed by other people, similar to Wind Step. New Oath visual. Sea improvements. Added 10 randomly spawning sea outposts / islands to add much needed variety into sea content. Previously, only sea outposts was the Pirate Watchtower. Random sea outposts / islands should be much more matched to the level of players nearby to get much more XP and bigger loot chests. Some random sea outpost island will now spawn in the Void Sea. All right. The sea traveling merchant on a merchant ship will now buy your items like the antiquarians. Shipwrights now cut to the chase and open up the shipwright immediately. Dinghies now automatically get repaired when you go visit a shipwright. Very nice. I love how they're kind of moving away from the super hardcore stuff. It's a very nice quality. It is very nice. I'll say. Spawning another ship while you have a ship out no longer confusingly recalls the existing ship, and now will only recall the old and spawn in your new ship. All right. Ice Grab has been reworked. Now it's a 2-star ice mantra. Interesting. A toll-operated freight elevator has been repaired at the back of a cathedral of Interstice. Interesting. Whatever. Guards now have few useful pieces of info for the new player. Oh, for new players. Interesting. Added a sound cue to ankle weights being equipped and unequipped. All right, that's very nice. Finally, adding training gear to the entrance of the Luvian mechanism. Added Shrine of Unification and Shadow Division to the Temple of Hearts. It's been there for a while, but it's been like a shadow update. Antiquarians now buy monster ingredients at mediocre prices. Interesting. Fast depth trial dialogue is now based on the total number of drowns across all of your slots, not just your current character. Should speed up things a lot on new characters for more experienced players. Note that this counter did not previously exist, so the total number will need to be counted up from now. Whew. Light speed reflexes have been reverted to its previous behavior. Okay. Progression improvements. Void Zone XP multiplier increased from 1.5 to 2 times. Void Zone now gives 2 times attribute training EXP. Gripping mobs now grants weapon training attribute. Increased weapon attribute training from PvP grips. Alright. Increased attribute training from crits considerably. Increased weapon training from M1s. Increased weapon training from sparring with the Vigil Instructor. Made the Keltar Cathedral bells more convenient to ring them by placing them all within the same district, now only needing to ring 2 bells instead of all 4. Alright. Balancing and tweaks. Parry CD now is reduced when you whiff a parry, while in a hit stun / weak blocks from 1.5 to 1. Backstabs no longer deal guard breaks / posture damage. Basically means if you get backstabbed, it won't also hit your posture. That's nice. Uppercuts will now move you further while you're holding W at the start of the uppercut. That's nice. Parrying a guard break now causes major posture damage to the person while the person being parried. Okay. Removing increased end lag on heavy weapon M1's whiff. You no longer have a lingering block frame from tap parrying. Letting go of F will now always immediately remove your block frames. Intended as a buff, as it'll stop players from getting guard broken when they roll after a parry. Okay. Flintlocks will now drop at Aricia, so light weapon gun mains can get their first upgrade a bit quicker. All right. Wielding a non-gun offhand as your one-handed gun now makes your reloads 20% slower. That's pretty good for stopping like Silent Heart motherfuckers from doing all that bullshit. You know, nice. Enchant stones no longer have a power requirement. They had a power requirement. I don't even know that. Clutching shadow base damage doubled. Hit confirmed delayed from 0.3. Removed to grab duration from 1 second to 1.7 seconds. No, 1 millisecond. 1.75 milliseconds. Now has mouse targeting. Clutching shadow CD increased from 8 seconds to 12 seconds. Wind up increased from 0.3 seconds to 0.4 seconds. Minor changes. Metal fake out base ether cost increased from 20 to 40. Okay, from 20 ether to 40 ether. Very honestly, metal fake out is a really good mantra. I would recommend anybody who's making a PvP like Iron Singer. I would recommend you get metal fake out. But needle barrage base ether cost from 20 to 40. Metal kick base ether cost from 20 to 30. Increased CD from 8 seconds to 13 seconds. Metal eater armor cost increased. Interesting. Rising shadow wind up from decreased from 0.55 milliseconds to 0.45 milliseconds. But the cancelable window for the wind up frames haven't changed. Still remains at 0.45 seconds. Rising shadow damage now scales with upgrades. Rising shadow frost size decreased slightly. Rising wind no longer activates on block. Flame scourge and lag reduced from 1.2 seconds to 0.8 milliseconds. Frozen web now applies bottom freeze. Shit. Wind up on ice daggers increased slightly from point 3 milliseconds to 0.35 milliseconds. Max travel time reduced. That's very nice because ice dagger is so fucking annoying sometimes. Master's Flourish now properly cancel the second hit if you parry the first. Master Flourish FSX now matches the wind up. Alright. Wind Trap no longer goes to block, parry, or dodge. Increase underdog damage multiplier from 2 to 3. That's such a minor change. They could have made it like 5 at least. That would probably be nice. More of an incentive for people to grab it. But, you know, ceases slashes the initial wind up from 0.4 milliseconds to 0.2 milliseconds. Arc Wave hitbox size reduced. Sound volume increased. Grand Sudoriska critical now cancels on parry. Finally, shit. Singularity hold duration increased from 0.5 milliseconds to 0.75 milliseconds. Blazing Enchant now requires multiple hits to proc. Once procced, for the next 5 of your M1s and crits will proc burn. No longer has 2-second cooldown. Final Light's toll scaling adjusted from 7 willpower to 6 willpower to 10 willpower and 4 light weapon. I meant 6 light weapon. You know what I meant. Reverted light speed reflexes requirements to back what they once were from 20 agility and 30 agility to 20 agility and 20 intelligence. Increased safety dance bonus from 0.02 milliseconds to 0.03 milliseconds. Drake Maw crit wind up increased slightly from 0.42 milliseconds to 0.45 milliseconds. Increased the Keerslinger crit range, extended hitbox. Alright. Keerslinger crit beam with now increased with charge up. Alright. Railblade crit CD increased from 9 seconds to 10. Reduced sailing requirements for Wind Waker. Despawning mobs now fade out with high GFX mode. Alright. Precision cuts and close range damage lowered. Really? Fade, tr- Fade Trimmer monsters no longer count as slash damage. Okay. Bug fixes and optimization. Alright. Fix soft locking when retaking Jetstriker after oath breaking. Simply visit the Alarian to fix it yourself. Fix 99% of hit trades on high ping. Should make ping composition a lot less janky. Alright. Point of interest icons are now based on the current region, not your specific area. Fixing the issue where they fade in and out, even within the same island. Alright. Fix sea outpost chests hovering in midair. Oh, I don't know why they had never fixed that before. But fix wielding a non-gun offhand at being considered as dual guns. Alright. Fix not being able to reload one-handed guns with the shield out. Oh, okay. Fix gathering electricity requiring a sword to equip to roll. Huh. Fix disconnecting above 60% HP to a watcher combat logging you. Okay. Fix being able to briefly have a two-way vow of mastery. Huh. Patching being able to immediately use time of conflict after completing your depth trial. Dodging other player no longer gives you a PvP combat tag when you're in the dungeon. That's so annoying. Especially in Diluvian, that's probably why I died so many fucking times and hit people with fucking detonation. Fuck anybody who has detonation and is in fucking Diluvian, kill yourself immediately. But fix Stormbreaker unequipping on recruiter term. Also a note: you don't have to speak to Alarian again if you've already tried Jetstriker. You'll get the stuff. You'll get the new stuff automatically. All right. Well, that's for the the second part of it. But yeah. I hope you have a great day. Douches.